Hi everybody, hi, nice to chat, and I think it's Tuesday, but maybe it's Wednesday, honestly. I just can't remember, the days have just been gone. Anyway, I think I'll just give you a little bit of a little look. This is this, just to let you know, this is my little puppy, and he's very cute, and his name's Benji. And so I'm taking a lot of time with him. He's just adorable. He's only just got over the 1 kilo mark, and he will be a small puppy, a small dog. But I'm really happy to have a little animal in my life. Okay, I'm just popping him down again now. So it's been lots of fun. Anyway, yesterday you probably got an email from the company about some products, just sort of they're promoting them and what have you. And so when I had a really look through it, I thought, well, actually, I can do better for you. So I'm just going to share a few things with you. So we've got the Dometic Effects. And so that normally is $61 if you get it like that. But what I can do is I can get a bulk and it can be less. So the Dometic Effect, instead of 61, it comes out at 43.60. So that's a good difference. And that was the wholesale price. So it's another over 20, about $20 less. Okay, so I have also thought that what would be a good combination is the Insta Glow sunning tanner. So, or sunless tanner, should I say. So the Dometic Effects is for, you can do it down your neck, your chest, your arms, your tummy, your thighs, your bum, just to firm up any area. And I gave some to a certain very top end clinic and asked a lady to take it. They asked her specifically to use it, and she was really thrilled with it. And so this high end clinic is now taking this on, and of course they will be selling it at retail, but you can get it cheaper than that. Okay, so the Dometic Effects it's great for the dimpling or the fat or the cellulite, dimpling, and it just firms up the skin. And we have got photos, and you might have seen them already because I do post them sometimes. And so it's a tube of 150, but it actually does go quite a long way. So if you're doing it just about all over your body, well then, it'll be running out quickly. But what I would do for you, what I would suggest for you, should I say, is that pick one area, maybe one arm, and do that for 2 or 3 weeks and see how you can see the difference. And then you can do a photo and show it from one arm to compared to the other. So that would get, once you've got the confidence in that, then you can do it on other products, or you can just go for it. It's up to you. So that's the Dometic Effects. It is selling like hotcakes, not just here, but in Europe and in the States, and also Asia is very big about that. These women, they're tiny and they're gorgeous and everything like that, but they use all this stuff as well. Okay, so Dometic Effects. You can look on your account, you can look on yours and see what you can get it, but we can get it, I can organise it less. Okay, so I'm really kind of not testing, but I'm just kind of putting this out there so that if this is all of interest, please let me know. Because I'm not going to buy big bulks of stuff and then find that people don't want that, and that's fine. But I'm just pointing this out, I guess, because it's summertime. So the companion product with it is the Instaglow if you want to use the tanning. So it's a great product because a lot of tanning products, they're a bit drippy, a bit messy, it's hard to get an even tone. So they often have quite a strong odour, which isn't that very pleasant. You pull the sheet up at night and you think, oh, I can smell that stuff, you know. Whereas this is a very low odor. It also dries very quickly. It's a gel formula. It's very easy to apply. I put some on my fingers and then I dab around my legs, because that's probably where I'm more, you know, I'm wearing a dress and I just want to not so look lily white. And then I just massage it around and around until it's all sort of put in. And obviously if you've got right down by your heels and your ankles and they might be a bit dry, you know, it's a good idea to exfoliate before that, so that you get an even tanning on the skin, so it looks much more professional. Some people use it on their face. I don't, because I've got very freckly skin and it makes my freckles just stand out more. So I don't ever put it on my face, but I put it on my arms. I sometimes put it on my chest, but I definitely put it on my legs. And so all of a sudden, it's a beautiful day. We've got through the rain, and here we go. Quick, stop. I just want to go out, and it's gonna take me less than 5 minutes to rub it on, let it dry a little bit, put my dress on, and I'm off. You know, honestly, it's really quick. So that is a big product throughout the same countries, or, you know, US, Europe, not so much Malaysia and what have you, because those people want to keep white. Okay, so Australia and New Zealand, that's a huge one. Now, this is another companion product, which is it's called the polishing bar. So generally I use the exfoliating, it's called Body Loofah bar, and it's a liquid. It's got crushed walnuts in it, and it's absolutely lovely. It's lovely. But if you're going away for holidays, or you want to redo your tan or something like that, this is much more usable. You can use it just as a body wash. You know, the thing with this is that it's not like a traditional soap, so that if you stand under the shower and you're washing yourself, this will dissolve. So I get it in the water if I'm using it, because when I travel I always use this, and so I just get my body wet, turn the shower off, or turn it a different direction, do all this all over my body, and then get off, and then, you know, and then it lasts for ages. But if you keep it in the shower on the tray, it could just be fine. You just find it, you know, you know, gets wet, and then it runs out, you know, it doesn't last. Sorry, not very good words today. Anyway, now the other thing is, so that's the polishing bar. So that would normally be $29, but I can do it for $22. So, and then the famous AP24. Now I don't know if you're not using it. Sorry, I made a coffee, guys, so if you don't mind, I'm having my coffee while I'm talking. The AP24 has been around for a long time. It is the second most popular product in the range. The first one is the LumiSpa, and this was this is the second. This used to always be the first, but now the LumiSpa has taken off. But the other thing is that my husband and I use it twice a day, and I never know from, you know, how many months before has the tube lasted. It's a pea-sized bit, you know, that you put on your toothbrush, whether it's your electric brush or your normal brush. It says AP24, and that's for anti-plaque, so that's 24 hours keeping your the plaque, stopping the plaque being built up on your teeth. Some people have struggle more with that than others, so that's a good one. And then it's a fluoride treatment, but we do have the same and non-fluoride treatment as well. So it does have a whitening agent in it, but it's not a what do they call it, peroxide. Just about all the products, even at the dentists, they use peroxide, and that really damages people's gums, and their teeth get really, and their gums get really sensitive. So I would never recommend that. You know, because we talk about this toothpaste, we hear a lot of stories from people about their experience with maybe they've gone and bought something from a tray at a pharmacy or the warehouse chemist, or you know, or they've bought it online and they don't really know what it is. It's always got peroxide in it, whereas this one doesn't. And the other thing is we do have a video from our chief scientific officer. He's the head of science in New Skin. We have 75 scientists on staff, and he has done a video to explain why it's safe. It's so safe because it doesn't reduce the depth of the enamel. You know, it doesn't make the enamel get less, whereas other products can make the enamel thinner, which isn't good. So that's another thing. So all of these products, they're always with research. They might hear about something and then work on it and then find it out whether it's safe or not. There is nothing within our portfolio that doesn't get extreme, scientific looking at it, to make sure it's okay. Now the other thing, what I wanted to say was that in the, if you've got the November, it's called New November, and one of the products is they've got within the range is called toothpaste Essence Ultra Pump, which is something that we haven't had here, and it's only for a certain time. So they've got an offer for November. So buy two and you get one free. So basically for the three of them, you pay $418, whereas it would be $139 each. So here is there's another product which is True Face Essence Ultra Uplifting Cream. So if you're in my demographic, you want to keep that up, right? And I've been using this for ages. What I love it, because if you do the pump, it's probably a month's worth. And whereas with this, you can use it however you want. I find this lasts me about 3 months. And so I just put it down here and up here and just massaging it in my face. Now I'm 66, and honestly, this is not to be stupid, but honestly, my face looks better than when I was in my 40s. So it's this True Face Essence range. They spent 20 years on the research for that before any of them came onto the market. That's the level of the difference compared with other companies. They don't have the scientists. They might have one or two. We have over 75. And New Skin also collaborates with 25 universities around the world. So there's a lot of people talking and sharing ideas, and it just gets them to, get to the depth of it to produce, products like this, and like this as well. This is part of the Age Lock and Age Lock range, and this is anti-aging range. And so what it's actually working is not just giving your body a cream or something, it actually works at the genetic level. So what they know is that if you give there's the gene, and then above the gene is something called an epigene, and if you give the ingredients that the epigenes like, then it creates the activity of the genes to either act in a positive way or a negative way. And so there's some things we want to stop happening and other things we want to have happening, if you get what I mean. So they know how to search for ingredients, and then they can test it whether it changes the actual activity of the gene. And so the Age Lock technology has been around now for, I would say, probably 15 years or more. So they do have quite a range of products that have that science in it. And so we have it in the cream that we have with the Lumi Spa, and the gels we have with the Galvanic Spa. So it's the age lock science goes through quite a lot of our products, and yeah, and obviously all that research for a long time, has to, the product pays for the research in the end. So they put the investment in it, and then the company gives it back by giving it recent prices that are fair. And yeah, so I hope that's really helpful. I just thought that when I went through the different things for November, the new November newsletter, which you probably got, I just thought, there's a few things here that we can do better, and that you can get better value for your money. Okay, so I'm just going to go through it again. Okay, so this is the Dometic Effects for the firming. You might want to do it around your neck, your chest, arms, legs, bottom, wherever. The Sunless Tanner, which is just, it's just such a good product and simple to use. The polishing bar, which is a nice thing, especially if you're traveling or going on holiday. It's so much easier than taking a tube or something, tub of something. And then the whitening toothpaste, AP24. And then this is really, what I would really like to know is, would you want to pay for the True Face Essence Ultra Uplifting for 104, which probably lasts about 3 months? Would you be prepared to pay for that? Is that within your budget? And because if you want to buy it direct, it's going to be much more for you, and I can get buy a bulk, and then everybody can get it a little bit cheaper, or quite a bit cheaper actually. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just telling you about those other things, and then what I would really like to know, if you would like to try it and get one or get two anyway, so that I can get a bulk and get that price much lower for you. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you. You can send me a message on Messenger, Fiona Mowlem, Mowlem, and or else you can email me. My email address is my name, fiona.mowlem, Mowlem, @gmail.com, or phone me or anything, because I want to know if people want to get that, and then we can all get a really good price for it. Okay, everybody, have a great day. I know that the weather's good where I am in Tauranga. Maybe the South Island is raining again. I did see that on on the news yesterday, so sorry guys. And anyway, it's summer up here. We're on light clothes and it's really lovely, so I hope that that will happen for you guys too very soon. Okay, and lovely to chat, and lovely to give you some ideas, and I look forward to hearing from you, and you can ask me if there's other things that you might be really interested. Okay, take care. Bye bye everybody. Bye.